Happy with the Western Electric 30C. That's the key. Okay. Push the levers for 3, 4, and 5 up a bit. Now at the back of the lock where there's lever 8. Okay, set lever 8. Six is binding. Okay, that's 6. Let me just check my work here. So, got 7. Sorry, no, that's 8. Seven, 6, 5. Okay, and 4, 3. I think the back half of the lock is in good shape, but the front definitely needs some work. Let's start with 3. It's binding the most. Okay, got some movement on 3. Yep, 3 went down by 1 position. Next, 4 is binding. Okay, some movement on 4. Okay. Four and 3 have both moved down by 1, but still feels like they're binding. 3's binding hard. Let me try 3. That didn't sound too good. No, actually. Okay. 3 is set. And now 4 is binding hard. I'm going to try to do the same thing with 4. Okay, it's an open. All right, so let's see. Oh, don't knock the camera over. All right. So I'm going to zoom out. Okay. And we can take the lock out of the vise. You can see that the lock is open there on the side. Let me position the camera a little bit better here. And I'm going to got a focus lock on. There we go. All right, so we're going to need a cutting tray. And try the camera one more time here. Okay. All right. That's probably got it. Okay. So let's see what we got here. So first of all, the rubber bands are here because the only way I know that I got this lock is to drill out these 4 ends of these 4 pins. And once you do that, the cover can come off. Okay. Okay, and then with the cover off, you can actually take the core and push it out from the back. Actually, before I go too far though, oops. All right. Before I go too far, I want to lock this thing back up. So unlocked, and I'll just use the key here to lock it back up. Okay. Now I'll push the core out from behind. That comes up with this plate. Okay, and now we have a few different things here. We have just a keyway there. Okay, and we've got the plate. Okay, then all the internals of the lock. This little piece at the bottom just helps hold the core in, so I'll move that off. And then we can start taking levers out. This is a little tricky because you have to get it behind this post, but there's going to be spacers, and those are going to be interleaved with the actual levers. So let's see. And this is what gets tricky. You kind of have to lift them straight up over the post. So there. So you can see the false gate. There's lever 1. Spacer. Okay, lever 2. I think I grabbed the next spacer along with lever 2. So try again from this side. There we go. Lever 2. Spacer. Number 3. Spacer. Number 4. Actually, before I go further, I'm going to take these springs out. So there's one spring on the top and another here on the bottom, and those are applying pressure to the levers. Might be easier now to get these out. Oh, and a little notch here. I think this keeps the blocker in place, but I'll take that little plastic piece out too. All right. Yeah, that makes this a little easier. All right, so that's lever 4. Spacer. Lever 5. Spacer. Lever 6. Spacer. Actually, oh, here we go. Yeah, it's just a spacer. And can I just get the rest out at this point? Oh, there's lever 7. And then the last spacer. And finally, lever 8, which I'm going to need to pull the lock back a little bit. Let me shake this one out. Last one's really hard to get out. Try from this angle. There we go. All right. Whew. All right. This way. Lever 8. Okay. And let's see what's left of this lock. We've got the blocker mechanism up here. With the springs. Okay, there we go. We push it back, then I can get it out, I think. All right, there we go. It's the blocker mechanism. Okay. It has 2 springs that make it work. Here's 1. Here's 2. I think they're oriented like this with the thick side to the left. Okay, what's left? We've got the bolt. Okay. There's the bolt. I don't think that comes off. And there's one final spring that holds the bolt in place. We now have an empty housing. Western Electric 30C. Just put this here, and I'll get a close-up.